Hi to whoever clicks on this. This is the first video that I make. I wanted to start a YouTube channel about all of these new 3D experiences being put out there, basically about the metaverse. For some people, it's just a funny geeky thing. For most, they don't even know what it is, but a few of us are really into it. So, what is it? Well, we've been using it for years, I think. It's none other than 3D experiences where we interact with other people or with things being put in front of us. It's just as simple as that. People often think it's just about crypto, but I don't think that's the case. I believe we can say we were using or in the metaverse when we were playing WoW, grouping together, going through content, interacting with each other, messing around, trolling other people. Those are experiences that I can remember more vividly than a two-dimensional experience like chatting on Facebook or whatever. 3D just feels more real, and I got a bunch of memories that I've collected over the years. Now, the metaverse, in my opinion at least, is a keyword, a trendy word, one of those that won't be used all that much once most people get used to interacting on it. Just like nobody says surfing the web, surfing the internet, or actively thinks they're using the internet when chatting with somebody online. It's just a protocol, and you don't think about the protocol. You simply make use of it. Just like email is a protocol and you don't think of it. So, why now? What does it have to do with crypto? Alright, I guess a big differentiator will be open metaverse versus centralized metaverse. A centralized metaverse is something we've used for years now. That will be WoW or any MMO in general. What is it? All interactions inside are controlled by the entity that created the platform, and it's not only the platform but also the ones creating the content itself. For the most part, it doesn't allow for its users to create content on it, and you can take anything you do, make or transact on it elsewhere. Why would I want to? Well, contrary to popular 19th century belief, digital stuff can have value. Of course, not all of it does. In reality, most of it doesn't. Just like most physical stuff doesn't have value either. If my girlfriend has her Instagram account deleted, I'm sure she's gonna be mad about it. If my dad has his work in progress book lost just because he won't buy a new computer, he'll be mad too. And if my brother has his whatever game he's playing now a lot progress lost or the account blocked, I bet he will be angry. So, what's going on here? Why do they care about the stuff that quote unquote doesn't exist? It ain't physical. It's not gold, food, a brick, or a painting. Why would they care? Well, when we invest time and effort into this, we care about it. When I was playing WoW a lot, I sure cared about my character's progress. All the loot, gear, mounts, pets, all that stuff. And it's digital, it's virtual. Then, what could be done about that? How can I make sure that what I accomplish stays with me and some company cannot take it from me? Well, it's very simple, actually owning it. And some will say, it's digital. You cannot own anything digital. Right click save as, and all that. Well, there's a certain technology called blockchain, which is fairly new, not very adopted yet, that give us a glimpse of that. And yeah, there's a lot of scams right now. It's new, just like the internet was new, like 20 plus years ago. And people thought they were getting a car for free because they were the 1 millionth visitor of a website. Yeah, I've seen people doing that, that was my mom. But no worries, I stopped her when she was about to fill in some details. So, what's new? What am I looking forward to? Well, it's the open metaverse platforms. These are the protocols, tech, software that lays the ground for people to build their own experiences. And what's different is that you don't make an account with them, you connect your wallet. The stuff that you use, for example, my avatars, they're NFTs in my wallets. Some I've bought and some I've earned. If there's a transaction, it happens peer-to-peer. It's not some random Web2 game coin like Riot Points, WoW token, V-Bucks, etc. If the digital stuff I use is recorded on the blockchain and lives in my wallet, I feel like I own it more than any WoW achievement or League of Legends skin I have. By the way, quick clarification, NFTs can be non-transferable, but 99% of people didn't know about that. And there's a very obvious use case for them, accomplishments and identity. If I got this game achievement, it doesn't make sense that I can transfer it. If I went to this event and I got a thing that states so, doesn't make sense that I can transfer it, right? If I completed a course or a degree and then got a badge or a diploma saying so, it shouldn't be possible to sell it. So yeah, there's that. So what are these open metaverse platforms? There's a bunch on development. None of them are fully fledged yet, and it's a lot of work. Takes years and a lot of figuring out. It's very early days. The most famous ones are Decentraland and the Sandbox, but you got others like Hyperfy, Webaverse, Monoverse, or Voxels. In this, you can build your own stuff or experience what others are doing. Alright, so since I'm not a video editor, I bet the video has been visually boring, so I'm gonna get into this platform, Hyperfy. I'm not a part of them, but it's growing on me a lot, and I'm spending quite some time lately on it. Full disclosure, I lead operations in these two companies, Crypto Avatars and Polygonal Mind. So Polygonal Mind is a creative studio that creates metaverse experience for other companies, or we also create our own experiences. And Crypto Avatars is a platform for you to find your virtual identity through interoperable avatars. So that would be avatars that can be used in other platforms, in many platforms, not only in one. All right, back to Hyperfy. I just want to show a little bit of what it looks like when you got an empty world. So I got a few worlds in here with some funny names that I've taken, of course. All right, so let's jump into this one. So as you can see, it's hyperfy.io/social, and it's completely empty, right? Okay, so things that you can do, of course, as you can see, there's nothing in here. There's just a chat on the left, and then you have these options on the right. So you got in here an option to enable your microphone in case that you want to chat on voice with other people. Then you got your inventory, and you got the two chains that are supported in here. So you got Ethereum and Polygon. So I got a few avatars in here. For example, the avatar that I'm wearing is this one, but I can click on any of the others and I can wear them instead. So in here, this is just my profile, and in here I can upload a different VRM. So that's a file for an avatar. And in here you got the editing button. So in here, they're collabs, and the apps are basically the building blocks, the way I see it, of the worlds. And you can do anything that you want in here. Like for example, maybe the most basic thing would be to add a terrain, right? Add different kind of ground. And I like the island. So I'm just gonna have the island as my ground. All right, my terrain. And then I'm going to add a sky. So sky can also be something that I upload because I have a skybox file, or I can just choose one of the ones that are offering here by default. And I can drop any avatars, any models that I have. Like for example, I can show you that I can drop an avatar in here. Let's just get this one, for example. All right, so now we have this guy in here, and if I click on him, it's gonna set his stats to see if he's gonna perform well, if it's going to be easy for other people to see it, and then I'm just gonna click try on, and I'm the guy, I'm this guy. But since I like my virtual identity, and that's this monkey in here, I'm just gonna go back to it because I like it a lot. It's loading. All right, there we go. So another basic one is adding models. So I can add a model like this. We got a model. I can use it, scale it, move it. Another model. Let's get this one. This is a funny one. This is a present that we have in here. Since it's quite small, I'm just gonna make it bigger. So let's say 10 times, not enough. Let's do 30. Fairly good. Let's do 70. Okay, this is the kind of croissant that I like. Then I'm going to add collision to it so I can jump on it. All right, so I'm in this croissant that I just uploaded. And what else? A web, that will be cool to add in here. All right, so I'm gonna put it like this. Gonna grab one of our sides. I can change the size, of course. Okay. And oops, I thought it was further. Okay. And of course, I can use it. Like I can do anything that I want in this website, and I can just go to collecting, click on an avatar. That's it. That's it. Can use it right there. Got a website inside a website. And yeah, as you can see, there's many building blocks, many apps in here. The developers are amazing. They're just adding more and more stuff over time. And everybody that jumps into it, there's very few people that know about this platform so far, but um, I like it a lot. Like it's really, really simple to use, web-based and all that. Super, super good in that regard. All right. So I'm just gonna leave this world and I'm gonna go back to Hyperfy.io and I'm gonna jump into this world in here. So this one I've seen before. And this is a street where there's a bunch of booths from projects from people that wanted to participate on it. All right, cool. And it's funny because these three avatars are also made by us. This very handsome dude in here is done by us. So I'm going to wear it. It's the king of the goblins. And it moves. And of course, these other two avatars. This one is super famous. Like this is probably one of the most famous ones in VR chat. It's also done by us. And the frog is also done by us. All right. So there's a bunch of different projects that have their stuff in here. So there's a bunch of people here as well. Flying, of course, because we don't like to walk in the metaverse. If we can fly. And this is our booth. This is the crypto avatars booth. So as you can see, it's like a old school TV. And inside we have our stuff. We have our site. We have some avatars, some QR codes, and so on. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm from crypto avatars, but I will say that it's probably the coolest one. And yeah, there's a bunch more different. This one I like a lot as well. Yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff going on. Yeah, as you can see. All right, let's go back to the main site. Get into another war real quick, and then call it a day. All right, so what about a game? Yeah, let's do a parkour game. Yeah, so it's not only about watching stuff, it's not only about art galleries, it's not about hanging out with people in a room. There's also games that can be made. So in this case, we have a parkour game, platforming, right? And I'm just going to do the beginning just because, welcome back, thank you, Kunai. Just because it's pretty hard, this one. You can see the URL at the top if you want to try it. But yeah, it's gonna take me at the very least 5 minutes plus. So I'm just going to show the very beginning and we're good. Okay, we're doing great so far. Oh, we're doing great so far. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Keep on going. God, it's getting harder, harder. Um, let's see. Okay, let's say that I'm gonna leave the video running until I fall. Okay. So, if you see the end of the map, that means that I did really well. Let's see. Oh my god, this was an easy one. see. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Alright, alright, alright. This doesn't count, of course. It's about. I'm doing great so far. Like, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by myself. Gonna take it slow in here just because it's a really thin branch. I don't want to fail right now. Oh shit. I had to make it there. Alright, let's try. Okay. Okay, it's this way. That rock I don't trust, so I'm just gonna jump. Okay. Okay. Doing good, doing good. I guess it's this way. Alright. This is where we began. Oh, this red. Oh my god. Okay, I fell. I fell. I'm just gonna keep on going just because I'm a gamer. And yeah, just one more try. Just one more try. Let's see. Let's see if I can make it. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh my. Well, all right. That's the end of the video. So I'm just gonna dance for you and peace out. But thank you.